Hello, super friends! Do you remember last time we talked about how God made everything? He made the sky, the land, the animals, everything. Well, today we're going to learn about something very special God did after all of that. It's in the Bible, in a book called Genesis chapter 2. So, God had made a beautiful world, but there was no one to take care of it, or to enjoy it in a special way. So, what do you think God did next? He made a person. The Bible says God formed a man from the dust of the ground. Can you imagine that? Like making a clay figure. And then, God did something amazing. He breathed into the man's nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living soul. God named him Adam. Adam was the very first person. God wanted Adam to have a wonderful home, so he planted a special garden called Eden. It was filled with all sorts of beautiful trees with yummy fruits to eat. And in the middle of the garden, there were two very important trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God told Adam he could eat from any tree in the garden, except for just one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He told Adam, if you eat from that one, you will surely die. God saw that Adam was all alone, and he said, it is not good for the man to be alone. So, God decided to make a helper for Adam, someone just right for him. God made Adam fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, God took one of Adam's ribs. And guess what? From that rib, God made the very first woman. When Adam woke up and saw her, he was so happy. He said, this at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. He called her woman, and later her name became Eve. Adam and Eve were God's very first family, living in a perfect garden with God. So, in Genesis chapter 2, we learn that God created people in a special way. He gave them a beautiful home, and He made them a family. Isn't God amazing?